Magandang araw po sa ating lahat. Tayo po ay nagbabalik para sa ating ikatlong video tutorial. So, ngayong araw na to ay sisimulan natin ang pag-study tungkol sa HTML basic and HTML elements. So, first, let's open our HTML editor, VS Code or Visual Studio Code. So let's wait for a moment. Okay, let's start for HTML basic example. So what are those HTML basic example? In our past videos, meron akong mga example doon na mga simple basic codes, simple HTML basic components. So first, we need to create our folder. So let's delete this folder and let's create a new folder. So let's put the name of sample HTML. So then let's go to in our Visual Studio Code file or Control N. So let's save into our folder sample web. So let's go into our desktop sample HTML. So let's put our file name index.html. So remember always, guys, that don't forget to write that .html. Follow the file name. So save. So HTML basic example. In this chapter, we will show some basic HTML example. Don't worry if we use tags you have not learned about yet. So HTML documents. All HTML documents must start with documents type declaration. So ano ba yung documents type declaration natin? So doctype. So this is our document type declaration. So it will follow the HTML document itself begins with HTML. So it begins with HTML. Then the visible part of the HTML document is between the body and first tag body and tag body. So let's put the body. So this will be our HTML documents. So let's try to put inside the body section or heading H1 HTML. Sorry. This is heading. This let's put also our paragraph. This is paragraph. So Control S. So let's try to see. So open our folder sample HTML. So that's it. Our H1, this is a heading, and this is our paragraph. This is a paragraph. So what will happen if our documents we'll save. Example, let's copy this code, basic code. So let's try have a new file. So let's paste this one, then let us save this into our folder, sample HTML. So let's try to put index only. So index only. So what will happen of that? So the file will not automatically open in our browser. So you need to put that HTML. So that's all. And the doctype declaration represent the document type and helps browser to display a web page correctly. It must only appear once if the top of the page before any HTML tag. So it is a declaration at the top of the page before any HTML tags. So you cannot put doctype in the bottom. So because it is the declaration that doctype represent the document type. The doctype declaration is not case sensitive. The doctype declaration for HTML is doctype HTML. So that's all for our doctype declaration. Let's proceed in HTML headings. So HTML headings, example. Sorry. For example, if we don't, pag hindi tayo gumagamit ng elements. So tingnan natin kung anong mangyayari kung hindi tayo gumagamit ng elements. Refresh this one. So it is okay. So let's try to put some text na hindi ginagamitan ng elements. So ano ba ang mangyayari kapag hindi ginagamitan ng elements? So the text or the nagko-continue lang siya, wala siyang break, wala siyang line break. So what will happen if we put some elements, example h1. So hindi siya nag-continue yung text na or yung content na nilagay natin inside that element. So let's try to use this element heading. So So Control S, then let's draw. So this is an H1. It is the text. The content is bigger than H2 hanggang dumiit. hanggang sa h1. H1 is the largest text. Then let's try to add 7. H7. H7. So let's look at this. So the 7, hindi natin ma-define yung 7. So if we put H7 to hanggang anong number, it is a normal text will display in your browser. Let's proceed in our, so that's all for the heading section. So let's put a paragraph. So elements ay pinaka-importante na kailangan nating ilagay, kasi nakikita naman natin kanina kung walang elements na inilagay, hindi magpa-function siya, mag-display siya doon sa browser, pero wala siyang line break. So ang elements, nag-identify siya na ito ay another paragraph or another heading. Example, in our paragraph, save, refresh. So we can see our paragraph elements will display in our browser. So HTML paragraph are defined with the P tag. That's all for today. Let's try to look at this one. Let's add an title. You can follow me, write any content that you want and try it with yourself. So let's refresh this one. So in the title bar, you can see the title. This is a title. So that's all for today. That's all for the HTML paragraph. Let us proceed in our next video for the HTML image and HTML links. Thank you guys, and God bless us all.